very exciting game, brilliant game. Goal in the first minute to kick it off, a winner in the 88th. Your overall impression of the game, you must be happy with tonight.
Absolutely delighted with the 3 points. We went through a difficult week. Some of the lads' confidence was down, but particularly in the first half, I thought our passing, our movement was fantastic, and we got a great start, missed the penalty, and I think Sligo were on the ropes, and we got the second, and I think by conceding the goal before half time, we let them back into it a bit, but you're expecting Sligo were going to have a lash off it, and to be fair to them, they did in the second half, and I said to Owen afterwards, he still has a very good squad, and I think they'll cause a lot of problems, but it was to concede, get to 2-2, you can see that maybe some guys would put their heads down, but we spoke about this morning and said that, look, we really need to hold strong and be strong and see can we get the 3 points, and it was brilliant for Marky to put out the winner in the last few minutes, so delighted, and just like this, thank the crowd for coming out again tonight, because 3,000, the atmosphere was fantastic, and it was a roller coaster game. Probably doesn't suit the hearts of our supporters, but still I think going home 3-2, I think everyone's happy.
Any worries before the game, John, in particular when the injuries you had in Dublin to key players, Alan Bennett and Billy getting the knock in the head,
Yes, I suppose I think the main worry is just the confidence, because even though we've a fantastic bunch of guys, they've taken a fair bit of battering over the last week, obviously dropping a few points, and obviously being they've seen that they've been criticised quite heavily on certain sections of the media, so you're always concerned that some guys might have lacked a bit of confidence, but we spoke today about, look, it's stand up and be counted, and don't hold anything back, and if you give it your best try and you're not good enough, that's fair enough, but I think it was a roller coaster game, and I think overall, if you look at the type of the game and the chance we created, I think we did deserve to win, but at the same time it could have easily been 2-2 or maybe even 3-2, because in fairness to Nulsey made a fantastic save with 10 minutes to go, but I think when we look at the chances, someone told me afterwards that we had 17 shots on goal, so I think that probably told, and I think our passing and our movement, I think, was really, really good, particularly in the first half.
Were you worried, John? 2-0 up, they come back 2-2, 75th minute they got their second, I think it was. Were you saying, oh, here we go, another draw? Or you made some changes as well in the second half?
Yeah. I was disappointed we conceded a goal in the first half, because at 2-0 up, even though we had missed a pen, we were still well in control of the match, and I think if we went in half time 2-0 up, it would have been a different type of game, but the one goal gave them that bit of a lift, and to be fair to them, then they threw a bit of caution to win, and we had a chance to get 3-1. Gavin hit the cross with a header, and from our point of view, we conceded from a corner, which a few of the lads point out inside they probably made a mistake, but 15 minutes ago 2-2, it's easy for everyone to turn on the team, but the crowd didn't. The crowd still rallied to keep going, and I suppose, to be fair, this team has got a lot of late goals, and it was a brilliant strike from Mark to get the winner.
Just one last question, sorry. With Monday night in mind, John, you could see the lads were clearly disappointed after the game against Dundalk. You were 1 up, 2 minutes to go up in Bowes. Tonight must be the perfect result for you going into Monday night's game now against Clontarf. It must be a great G up for the team.
Well, we just spoke about all week, just to get back to focus totally on tonight's match, just concentrate and get the 3 points, see can we start to run again, and we haven't even thought about Monday night. Tonight was a real energy sapping game. I'm sure if you were neutral you probably thought it was a fantastic game to watch, but obviously 99% of the crowd were our own people, and their hearts were in their mouth, but I think to pull it out 3-2 was a good sign, a good character of the lads, and as I keep saying, absolutely delighted, because we had to get 3 points tonight.
John, how would you sum up Kevin O'Connor's debut? He was one of 4 changes tonight, coming in at left back.
I think he has massive potential. He's been training with us for about 3 weeks. I suppose we probably put him in a bit quicker than he probably expected, but that was the scenario we're in tonight, and he got caught for the first goal. He just was a bit too anxious, came too far for a header, but overall I thought his defending was fantastic. He's very quick, beautiful on the left side, not afraid to take control of the ball, loves to come inside and wants to take that responsibility and play. And I'd have to say that over the 90 minutes, I thought he did really, really good first game. Very difficult for him, particularly when he's only played in the first division with Waterford and the step up. But we've seen it training. He looks a really good lad, and he's
potential there.
He's really fitted in, and I think he has a real chance. He's only 19, and I think he was really good tonight. Because Beattie, to be fair to him, on a wide right for Sligo, was one of their best players. And I thought, even when he was under the cautious mob in the second half, or when they had a lot of pressure on us, I thought he blocked a lot of crosses, and and that's a good sign, because we had been letting crosses come into the box, and we have to get back to basics of stopping the ball to get into the box. If you do that, then obviously you won't concede. So I thought he did that very well tonight.
John, Shep's goal, I think, was clocked at 28 seconds tonight. We got a tweet suggesting that you scored a faster goal around 95-96 here at Turner's Cross, possibly against Sligo as well. Did you?
Funny enough, you should bring that up. My mind is quite clear. I remember, someone said it was 16 seconds. I remember, and actually we beat Sligo the same day, 1-0. So it was, it was actually a header from me as well, which was most unusual. But it was a fantastic start for us. Certainly it put us on the front foot, and sometimes last week people might have said we backed off. We really tore into Sligo. We were really all over them, and I think we had 7-8 corners in the first half, and we needed to get the second. We got the second, but then we conceded, and even on the stroke of half, even at 2-0 up, Shep came inside. He beat two people, had a chance from just outside, just in the box, and he put it over the bar. But it was great for Shep to get the 2 goals, because he's a really, really good player, and we see his potential. But he's had a bit of an injury on and off since the start of the season, which has meant that he hasn't been at full flow. But I think it was fantastic for him to get the 2 goals tonight, and as well as that, Hoolan coming into the team did really well, and created. And I think even Jalali, to be fair to him, it's difficult when you're on the bench for quite a long time, even though you train so much. Match sharpness is different, and but I thought he did great while he was on. He put a lot of good crosses into the box, and he's an exciting player. And tired a little bit, but look, at we. It was overall it was a good victory, and I think as well for Mark, scored a second goal in the week. We need that, because Mark was really good for us last year. We need to get the forwards getting goals for us.
And good to see Danny Morrissey and Robbie Han on tonight. Have they finally put their injury problems behind them?
Yes, I would think so. And to be fair to the 2 lads coming in, they both got, I think Danny got 15, 16 minutes, Rob got about 10. But to be fair, the minute they came into the game, Danny was like a live wire, and even the winning goal from Mark, the 2 boys were involved in the move, and I just felt some of our players were after tiring a bit, so that's where we made a few changes, and the 2 boys came in straight away, had impact in the game, and that's what you need from your subs, to have impact. So and that's good to see, because they're 2 young guys coming through. We know how good they are, and we need them to have impact, and they came on, and I suppose at 2-2 they had the effect that created the winning goal.
Thanks, John.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I think we made it a bit hard for ourselves, 2-0 up. It was a bit of a sloppy goal to give away just before half time, which was a bit disappointing. But we said before the game we just want to get back to winning ways today, and it didn't matter how we did it. But thankfully Marky popped up with the winner in the end.
But hard stopping at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
to be fair, Nulty made a great save at 2 each, which obviously kept us in it, and then, as I said, Marky done the business in the end, thankfully. But we just wanted to get back to winning ways, and we needed that 3 points tonight.
You're disappointed not to finish with a hat-trick?
I am, yeah. The penalty was poor, and I could have had another 1 or 2 as well, which I'm disappointed with, but I can't complain. I got 2 on the night, and we've got 3 points. That's all I really care about, to be honest.
2 goals to Carl. I mean, is that one of your best performances for the club, do you reckon?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's still early days yet. I'm obviously hoping to go on and get more goals and obviously play better, but to be honest, all that we really wanted tonight was the 3 points. Doesn't matter if I played well or anyone else played well. We just cared about the 3 points. Didn't matter how it came, and thankfully got it. We got it in the end.
We're looking for more of the same on Monday, so
yeah,
similar type of game.
They got
they need to win the match.
Yeah, they got a good win tonight. I think it was against Bray, wasn't 4-2. Yeah, a good win for them, and we went up there and they gave us a tough game. Boys said that they sat behind the ball in the first half and made it a bit easy for us, but then when they came out and played, they were a very good team, and got right back into it. So obviously they're going to come up here and probably have no fear and think we'll have a go off them. Hopefully we do, as when teams come up here and sit back, it's maybe a bit more frustrating.